Hello everyone, friends. And today we will try in every possible way to destroy the planet. To find out what's in my room, you need to like and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. Well, 3, 2, 1.
There's a puking pomni here today!
Wow, this sounds extremely cruel. Let's see what methods there are to destroy the planet.
Later, we can send a giant meteor. Oh no, you send a meteor to America and now America is not on the planet. Looks like we did it in vain.
Bro, are you serious? We destroyed a whole country, and especially a country where Mr. Beast lives. Oh no, looks like we dropped a meteorite and now on Africa too.
So after we destroyed all of America, all that makes you sad is the fact that Mr. Beast won't exist anymore? Okay, that even sounds stupid.
I think we should stop dropping these meteorites. Look, this is a meteor shower function and now it is flying towards Africa and Asia.
Oh my god, this looks so scary! I would absolutely not want this to happen in real life. I think we destroyed a huge part of Russia, and now let's try to collide the moon with our planet.
I think we absolutely don't care about the state of the planet, because I'm actually a neural network, and we live on a server. Although it seems that if our planet is destroyed, then the servers we are on will be destroyed too, and we will completely cease to exist.
I think we are starting to think about some nonsense. By the way, we just launched a black hole towards the Earth, and it made a huge crater that destroyed almost our entire population.
Just look. There are 155 million people left on the planet, but it seems to me that their lives will never change.
Oh no. We launched some lightning and now our planet practically doesn't exist at all. Okay, it looks like there are very few people left on the planet, but I don't really understand what continent they are on.
I think we need to be more careful and try to restore this planet. But I really want to see all the possible tools that are here, so we are going to launch a huge missile strike now.
Okay, it looks like we should launch it straight here because there might still be people here. But unfortunately, we missed. Okay, I think we should keep looking for inhabited continents.
Do we really have a primary goal? To destroy all 8 billion people? Okay, I think there definitely should be some tool here that will help do it faster.
In fact, I have already stopped orienting myself by continents, but it seems to me that we have just launched rockets into Greenland. And by the way, look, there are still people left in parts of South America. I think we should launch rockets there.
It looks like we finally found that very populated place and are now on the planet. There are very few people left. Okay, this looks really extremely cruel. It looks like these people really have started the apocalypse.
There are only 7 million people left, and I'm really scared to imagine how they actually survive on this planet. But now we've launched some kind of satellite. Oh no! It looks like this satellite has started launching a huge number of rockets at our Earth.
I think we should understand that this really does look extremely implausible, because if our planet really were deformed like this, then the complete lack of oxygen would lead to it simply ceasing to be so blue.
It looks like these 7 million people are hiding really well because I can't quite imagine where they could be. But it's quite possible that they are in Australia and we launched a rocket there.
Strange. This rocket explodes very weakly. Oh, it looks like I was wrong. In fact, this rocket explodes very strong. I think it destroyed about 10% of our planet. And by the way, somehow it destroyed another 2 million people.
I honestly don't know where the other 5 million people are, so I'm just going to keep launching these powerful rockets into this land. And by the way, just look at this rocket. It looks like it's going to explode really hard too.
It looks like this rocket has some kind of reverse principle. After we launched it, it exploded additionally, collecting a huge amount of air around itself. Perhaps it is some kind of hydrogen bomb or something like that. But the scale of the damage from its explosion is truly amazing.
I still can't figure out where the rest of the people are. We need to find them urgently. Oh wait, we destroyed the rest of the population of this planet and it looks like this planet is now completely uninhabited. But this is not even surprising because it is simply impossible to live on it.
By the way, we just launched some pretty strange rocket and it actually restores the area of the Earth. Okay, it looks like there are rockets here that restore everything in the world and even the population. This is really extremely strange, but I like the fact that we can do this.
I'm surprised that this game really has the maximum number of possible tools for damaging the Earth because there really are a lot of these tools here. It looks really strange.
It seems that the creators of this game really didn't like the planet very much. And he didn't like it so much that he collected a gigantic number of opportunities to blow it up. And by the way, We have already restored almost 1.5 billion of the Earth's population. It seems to me that at this rate we will be able to restore this entire Earth completely.
In fact, I really want to look at the other tools that are in this game, and I'm very interested in that same big rocket that is drawn here. By the way, we have restored almost 8 billion. More precisely, we have restored 6,800,000,000 people. But it seems that this will not last long, because we are going to test the other tools in action.
It looks like our Earth is in real trouble right now. Look, this is a giant drill that is drilling right through our planet. Okay, it looks like this is what really sounds the most illogical. Because if the core of our Earth was drilled by some alien thing, it seems to me that it would have already left its orbit. But as you can see, our planet continues to remain in the same place.
Yes, this planet is really the weirdest. Well, okay, it looks like we're going to make cheese out of this planet. Now let's use the huge number of lasers that are here and shoot at this Earth.
There really are as many lasers as possible here. Wow, it looks like with this hail of lasers we can draw something on our planet. Okay, I think we should look at all the other lasers that are in this game.
Wow! The second laser really did a lot of damage to our planet. By the way, look, I just drew a heart with this laser. Okay, it looks like this is really the funniest thing ever.
By the way, we have really caused enormous damage to our planet, but there are still 5 billion people left on it. It looks like there really are as many people here as possible. Wow, Jax. Did you really just draw a smiley face on this planet?
This smiley looks super cute. Wait, what is this laser? Wow, it really pierces our Earth, and with a few shots, these lasers got rid of the entire population of our planet.
Our planet now really looks as much like some kind of Dutch cheese as possible. Okay, I think we can really try to leave nothing of this planet. By the way, it's really quite strange that it still hasn't fallen apart into a huge number of pieces, but continues to maintain the integrity of its spherical shape.
I think it's extremely stupid to look for logic or physics in a game in which we destroy the entire planet. And by the way, now we used some very strange ball from which lasers come out, and this ball simply directs these lasers in a random direction.
Interesting. Do we have the ability to destroy the Earth completely in this game so that nothing remains on it? I think that would really be the most funny. But now we have reset this Earth, and I think we need to look at other objects and tools of destruction here.
It looks like there is a huge separate section here that has a huge number of different UFOs, and it seems to me that we can try to see how UFOs will destroy our Earth.
In fact, I wouldn't particularly like some UFO to fly to our planet. By the way, look, we launched a flying saucer. But it looks like this flying saucer was shot down by an air defense system near Moscow.
It looks like the air defense systems are working as long as there are a huge number of populations and an army on Earth. Okay, I think we've really looked at quite a few possible tools today, and now it's time to move straight to the next game.
Hello everyone, friends, and today finally came out the second part of Roblox Doors.
And today we can finally play together as a foursome! Guys, I can't believe that we can finally play together as a foursome in some game!
I'm actually surprised that this happened, but it looks like I'm gonna be really scared today. Why can't the four of us play some kinder game?
Kane! Just shut up and keep looking for items! By the way, Jax, don't you think it's cheating that you bought a huge number of different items for coins?
I personally don't think it's cheating because he had a huge amount of coins, and why wouldn't he spend them? Guys, I advise you to play closer to each other, because if you move away from each other, something can kill you.
By the way, guys, maybe someone can explain to me why we continue playing on the first floor instead of going to the second part of this game? I don't quite understand it.
It's very simple. In fact, in order to get through the next doors, you need to completely complete the first part. And as you know, we have never completed it to the end. So first, we need to go through everything.
Wait, so you're saying that today we plan to go through the first 100 doors and then move on to the second part? But that's crazy. Okay, it looks like we really have no other choice.
Jax, why did you take those booster pills now? You really just didn't want to give them to one of your teammates? That's a very impudent act.
Okay, let's pretend we didn't notice, especially since I think Jax knows what he's doing since he's not playing this game for the first time, so I think all teammates should keep an eye on him. And by the way, we found a battery and now our flashlight is fully charged.
Finally, Kane found the key and we can move forward. It seems to me that we have been looking for this key here for ages.
Jax, can you just stop whining and turn on the flashlight? I can't see anything. How am I supposed to navigate this location in the dark?
Guys, stop arguing. Otherwise, we'll lose coordination and lose. I think we need to stick together and stop scolding each other.
Don't you think that the problem is only that Jax is constantly in a hurry to run ahead of us all, and we have to catch up with him without even checking what is in the neighboring lockers?
Guys, calm down and stop swearing. Jax found the key, and now you will go further with the help of this key. By the way, you have already passed 14 rooms, and it seems to me that this is quite good progress for a game of 4. Especially for the first game of one of you.
I'm not an expert in this game, but it seems to me that right now is the time to hide. Great! That was the first monster, and you managed to avoid it. That's really cool. It's good that all 4 of you survived, and now you need to move on.
In the first 10 rooms, you still couldn't find any source of light, so I think you should follow Jax and see where he goes.
Jax is like a guiding light for you. This is really the most funny. Damn, I think... Oh no. God, I was really scared of this creature. Okay, now I think it's time to look for the key here. But since only Jax has a flashlight, I think he will be the person who finds this key.
Don't you think that we've been looking for this key for too long? Oh my god, it's here again. I'm so annoyed by these monsters that cling to you in the dark. I think that these are the scariest monsters here.
Yes, they really do appear very suddenly, so I think we need to continue searching for the key now so that we can finally get out of here.
You found the key without even using any light source? That's really commendable. Looks like you're finally starting to learn how to play this game. Okay, I think we should go to door number 18. Wait, did you seriously go there?
Damn, I thought you called a completely different number. Okay, guys. Sorry. It looks like I'll have a lot less HP now. But if you find something that will allow me to restore my HP, be sure to tell me about it.
Guys, I think I'm a little lost. Are you sure you're going where you need to? By the way, guys, where are you right now?
Oh my god, I'm starting to regret taking him to play with us. Okay, we're in room 22 now, and we're heading to room 23. I think you should hurry up.
Great, Jax found the next key. Guys, I think we all need to run straight to the door. I think you're going a little the wrong way.
This is already the 25th room. We're almost a quarter of the way through this game. Okay, let's all get together now and move on. Guys, I think you should run after Jax.
I think we understand this even without your advice. Okay, guys, I think now is the time to hide in one of the closets because now the monster will run after us. I can already see that he burst all the light bulbs in this room.
Okay, I think he's close. It's time to get into the closet. Great! He ran past us and I wasn't even scared. It looks like this monster is absolutely not scary. Okay, guys, I'm so glad you're all still alive. I hope you can actually get to the end of this game today.
Oh my god, it looks like this is the room where we'll have to go down to the basement. Okay, I really hope no one scares us here.
I think you're worrying too much, but it's pretty weird that you're worrying even more than Kane. Jax, are you up to your old tricks again? Maybe you should have shared with one of your teammates? Okay, I won't get involved in these matters. Keep playing.
I think this is the best decision you could have made. Okay, now we need to find the key. More precisely, we need to find not the key, but the lever. I think that naturally I should go down to this basement because none of you bothered to find any source of light.
It's great that you understand this because I would be extremely scared to go down into that dark basement. Wait, is there light in that basement? Okay, I think I could go down there with you too.
Guys, please stay up there. Jax and I already found that lever and pulled it. Now we're going back. We need to continue exploring this game together, and I don't think you should take any risks.
Now, guys, you should be extremely careful because eyes have already started appearing on these walls. This means that we are as close as possible to the next boss, and it seems extremely strange that this boss appears so late. Usually he appears somewhere in the 20s of rooms, but now he appears closer to 35.
Okay, we finally reached this room, and now we have to run very fast. Guys, I believe in you. The 4 of us can definitely get to the end of this game.
I really hope that Kane won't get confused with the buttons and he will really be able to get to the finish line. But it seems to me that Jax is the one who gets confused with the buttons the most. Although he is actually very lucky because he has speed-up pills. And by the way, it seems to me that the animation of the cabinets falling has now become a little more delayed.
You're not imagining it. It's really like that. And it seems to me that no one else runs with Jax because the other players seem to be confused by the textures.
Oh my my god, guys, are you serious? I thought you could get past the first boss. Okay, looks like Jax. Now I have to play this game alone, and it's really the saddest thing ever.
By the way, we are pretty close to room number 50. This means that we will see the next boss very soon. And by the way, Jax got lucky again. He found another pill with acceleration, but I think it would have been much cooler if he had found batteries.
Oh my god! It's that screaming thing again. It annoys me to the max. Well, okay. It's good that Jax has already reached room number 48. And it seems to me that he is quite capable of completing this game today and getting to the second part. And by the way, it's really cool that he just found the batteries.
Wait, what's that? Is that an alarm clock? Okay, I've never seen one of those before, but we turned it on for some reason. And now we're, ticking? Okay, that's seriously the weirdest thing ever. And by the way, I still can't believe you all lost on the first boss. Did you really decide to leave me alone in the room with the second boss here?
I think you should shut up and keep trying to beat this game. You finally got to the second boss, and I think you can beat this boss on your own today.
I think she's really upset about the fact that she lost today. Okay, well, I guess we need to keep watching Jax. Maybe he'll even be able to beat this game and get to the second part today.
Lord, I think I will never play this game with you again in my life because I just ran after Kane, and for some reason he kept crashing into textures and choosing the wrong paths. Because of this, I lost today. Someday I will complete this game on my own without your help.
I think you are too upset about your loss in this game today, but I think you shouldn't despair so much, because if Jax manages to pass the first part, then we can start playing the second part all together. And I hope that it really happens that way. And now, let's just watch Jax search for books.
Okay, Jax found a lot of symbols, but unfortunately only 2 suit us. Well, I think we should look for the rest of the books on the second floor. But it is really very dangerous because this monster often walks here.
I am very much scared that this monster is walking very close to us. And by the way, there is another book here, and this book has a star symbol. Excellent! This is one of the symbols that we were missing, and now we only have to find a symbol in the form of a cross and a pentagon.
Jax, try to be as careful as possible. You only have 2 books left to find here, and I really hope you can do it. I really want to see how we get to part 2 today.
I really hope so too. Try to stay as far away from him as possible and listen to all the sounds with books. It seems to me that this book should be somewhere as close as possible.
Oh my god, no, Jax, get away from there. He's coming straight for you. Oh my god, seriously? We really lost here?
Okay, guys, unfortunately we couldn't complete this game today, but I think that next time we'll definitely play the second part. We'll try to complete the first part off screen, and next time we'll definitely start playing with the second part. Now let's move on to the next game. Hello everyone, friends, and today we will play a very unusual game.
Wait! Don't tell me the name! I think I know what game this is. I've seen a ton of videos about this game on YouTube. It's about a little guy in yellow.
Yes, this is indeed the same game, and in this game, we will have to become a nanny for one very creepy baby.
It looks like we need to go to apartment number 10 now. But there are a huge number of other doors here that unfortunately for some reason don't open.
And here is apartment number 10. But the door to this room is closed. We need to find the key somewhere, and it seems to me that it should be somewhere under the flower pot.
Cool! We finally have the key, and we can use this key to get into the apartment. Look! And here is that little guy in yellow. Okay, it looks like this game is not as simple as it might seem at first glance.
I know absolutely nothing about this game, but I think this baby looks pretty cute. Jax, I think you shouldn't shake him so hard because I think he might throw up.
Actually, you need to shake him as hard as you can because this child is the spawn of the devil. Let's flush him down the toilet.
Are you crazy? This is a child. How can you talk about him like that? Let's get him out of there quickly, otherwise I'll get really angry.
I don't think they'll listen to you. And by the way, I've also heard about this game, and it seems to me that they're doing everything right because this little guy isn't as simple as he might seem.
Just look at his extremely creepy eyes that look straight into your soul. Do you really feel sorry for this baby? I think he'd better clean himself up, and that's why he should be locked in this washing machine.
I don't think he likes it here, although he looks quite happy. Wait, is he seriously going to spin in this washing machine?
It seems to me that all the girls who are looking at this now are in complete horror. But they really have no idea that this baby is really a devil. Okay, It looks like he's finished washing, and now I think he'll sleep very, very well.
His eyes are rolling around as much as possible. It's funny, but it looks like he really enjoyed it. Okay, now let's put him to bed and read him a story. I hope he falls asleep after that.
This is some kind of fairy tale about a princess and a cat. In fact, it looks pretty cute, but I really don't want to listen to this whole story because it seems to me that I heard it in childhood 1,000,000 times. So let's just skip it.
Okay, we finally finished reading this story, and now that our baby has fallen asleep, I think it's time to go and wait for his parents on the first floor. All this time we can sit and watch TV.
I don't understand why you said that this kid is evil. He hasn't done anything bad all this time. It seems to me that you just made something up. He really does look very cute, and it seems to me that our hero now wants to fall asleep right in front of this TV.
In fact, you still know absolutely nothing about him. This devil has woken up, and now we need to approach him. It looks like he wants to attract our attention to himself.
Oh my god! Maybe you should stop talking so badly about this wonderful child. Actually, maybe he really did have some kind of terrible dream, and that's why he's crying. We should check on him.
It seems like he disappeared somewhere. It seems to me that he ran away to some other room. But it's quite strange because he is not able to walk on his own.
Yes, I noticed this oddity too. But it seems to me that our girls still won't understand that he is actually the devil because they think that he is a very kind baby. By the way, we found some very strange key, and I really want to know what is it for. But I think we'll do that later, and now we need to get this devil back to bed.
Okay, that really did look weird. I don't think this guy should be here. Okay, let's put him back to bed. I hope he doesn't have to be put to sleep by reading him fairy tales again.
I don't really want to do this either, but it looks like he wants us to put some kind of stuffed animal in his crib. By the way, it's pretty weird that he has a stuffed animal that completely replicates his appearance, and I think it's not surprising that he doesn't like this stuffed animal because it really is as ugly as he is.
I think I would be scared to fall asleep with such a toy, too. But it looks like he chose a plush toy in the form of a cat. Okay, now I think we can go back to watching TV.
I hope that he won't wake up before his parents come home because these constant visits to him are starting to irritate me, but it seems to me that I hear some rather strange sounds.
And we finally move on to the second night. I think this is where we need to make sure that this baby is actually okay. Wait, where did that bottle go, and why did the door close behind us?
I think I'm starting to realize that something really weird is going on here. It looks like this little guy isn't as simple as he seems. Okay, I think we need to find that bottle, and we finally found it. Now we can feed this little guy.
I'm also starting to think that something very strange is going on here. This baby is smiling very strangely. But I think that now, after he ate... Wait, Jax, did you really decide to put him in the oven? He just needed a diaper change.
Okay, looks like we're having baby stew for dinner now. But it seems to me that absolutely nothing can stop him. Did you see how he flew out of the washing machine in the oven? It seems to me that we can even play basketball with him. But he doesn't really like that idea anymore.
I think he's not particularly happy that we decided to play basketball with him. But I think we won't stop doing this. Maybe some kind of prize awaits us. But in reality, it's not that easy because every time, for some reason, he flies in a completely different direction. Okay, well, I think we need to try to score at least 4 points in order to understand that we're really doing well.
Buddy, if you really knew how to play basketball, we would play together. But unfortunately, we have to use you instead of a ball. Okay, now let's try to change his diaper. I hope he doesn't get lost.
Okay, looks like he's sitting still. Wait, what? Seriously? This diaper decided to run away from us? Buddy, looks like this is your tricks. Okay, now let's chase this diaper with eyes all over the apartment. I think he's about to cause total chaos in here because he's hyperactive.
He ran into that kid's room. Let's catch him here. Wait, he's looking to run even from here. Oh, stop! It looks like he went into some secret room.
This door was closed before. Oh, wait, I think he accidentally hit his head. And it looks like there was some kind of pacifier in this room that is needed for emergencies. But which of the cases would be an emergency? This baby is already acting extremely strange. Okay, we changed his diaper, and now we need to take him to bed.
Wait! What just happened? Did you see what happened to his eyes? They were red and very scary. It looks like he did something bad. Okay? Now let's get him to bed finally. But I think we should explore this room. There might be something interesting here that can help us deal with this little guy.
What do you want to find here? Something like shackles? By the way, this room seems pretty strange to me. It looks like someone was doing art here, but it looks like this art was very creepy. And by the way, we found some soul that was sealed in a statuette. It looks like we need to look for these souls for something.
I think I've seen some other figurines here somewhere, and I think we should look for them better. By the way, there's some kind of recording here that was recorded on a dictaphone, and we found another soul.
It seems to me that some super long and super boring story is written here. And by the way, this key is really extremely strange. This key is in a box that is signed as the key to secrets. But I think that we will find out what this key is a little later. And now it's time to put our baby to bed and read him a fairy tale so that he falls asleep again.
This is that same story about the princess and the rabbit again. But to be honest, I don't want to read it at all. Wait, what just happened? I think he stopped liking this story too. Okay, buddy, later. What do you need a plush toy again? But this time, there are some other plush toys here. Let's choose the one you like.
Buddy, I think you should learn to behave normally. Okay. It looks like he doesn't really like the stuffed cat anymore, but the stuffed rabbit suits him just fine. And now we can continue reading him the very same fairy tale we read before. But I absolutely don't want to know what's written inside. In fact, there may be some references to this kid's behavior.
Okay, now we finally finished this book and we can finally go back to the TV and relax. I think we deserve it because it was a really tough evening.
I hope nothing else happens to us today. I really don't want to go back to that baby. Okay, let's... Wait, what's going on? Is someone visiting us? Let's see what's here.
Late night toaster delivery? Okay, looks like something really weird is going on here. Wait, that toy we gave that little guy? Okay, looks like something really weird is going on here. Well, let's just sit right in front of that TV, fall asleep, and move on to the next game.
Hello, everyone, friends. And today we will escape from a very creepy pizzeria again.
Is this a pizzeria again? Oh my god. It scares the crap out of me all the time, and it's so dirty. And by the way, just look at this guy. He's standing there looking out the window here. Looks like he wants to get in here again.
I didn't think this pizzeria had regular customers because you can get pizza made from a human. I don't think it's the tastiest dish.
Yes, I think that this will really taste extremely disgusting. Well, okay, let's move on. And by the way, this skull has been lying here for a year. Maybe they will finally cook something out of it?
Wait, something weird is happening to me. It seems like it started when we got to that skull. Oh my god! It seems like it happened again!
It looks like now we'll have to play this game again to get rid of this terrible feeling and our terrible appearance.
Oh my god, Kane. Maybe you'll finally figure out these viruses? They don't let us live and play games normally. It really pisses me off.
This is really the strangest thing. I didn't think that a game could influence us so much. Okay, it looks like we've already started our journey. I really hope that we'll get through this game quickly. In fact, it's quite short.
The speed of our passage depends solely on Jax's skill, and I really hope that he won't be stupid here.
I think he will do it. It is in his best interest to end this game today as soon as possible.
Guys, relax! I've played this game a huge number of times and I think I'll get through it pretty quickly today. Look, this cook is running after us again, but we're almost at the hatch.
Just run from him and don't stop. We need to get to the finish line quickly. Oh look, wait, what happened? I think we caught some kind of bug, and now we can walk around this location. By the way, it's pretty well lit.
Are you sure we need to do this? We want to get to the finish line as soon as possible. Guys, I don't want to stay in this video for long.
Stop panicking, guys. I think Jax knows what he's doing. Now we just need to get to the end.
I also think that we shouldn't panic because of this, we can go through this game much longer. But it seems to me that Jax is trying very hard to go through this game without dying.
I really hope he can do it. In fact, I still don't understand how we managed to catch so many viruses because I tried so hard to protect ourselves. And by the way, just look at this chef who is always here in the reflection in the mirror. I think this guy really does look very scary.
I keep feeling like this guy could jump out at us and grab us right now. I'm really surprised how the developers even managed to add such a weird reflection in the mirror to this game. Well, okay, now we need to move on.
Maybe we should explore this location even more. I think we haven't explored it well enough. By the way, it's funny that this toilet is neither women's nor men's, but there are urinals in this toilet.
Yes, this is really the strangest thing. It looks like this toilet is for everyone. Okay, it's a pity that we can't use these toilets. Now we need to go through this corridor with the cobwebs.
In fact, this toilet has always scared me a lot because I'm really afraid of spiders, and it's really cool that Jax learned to go through this location without meeting this terrible spider. And now we need to go along these platforms.
Looks like this guy is a little bad at this test. Oh no! Looks like we accidentally touched that wall too. Well, okay, now we need to be much more careful.
In fact, I always thought this was one of the easiest challenges, but it's made more difficult by the fact that other characters can make mistakes too, and we can die because of that. Oh no, Jax. Were you really trying to troll this guy and you died because of that?
Guys, we actually need to get through these tests as soon as possible. I don't think we should waste time on this pointless trolling. Let's just continue to play this game without stopping here.
But for some reason, Jax decided to turn around to see what this guy would do next. Okay, these guys passed this test too, and now I think we just need to go up this spiral staircase. I think they will definitely do it longer than us, so there is definitely no point in us waiting for them here.
I totally agree with you. These guys are really slow as can be. It looks like they're playing this game for the first time. Well, okay, we've already reached the very top, and now we need to go into the room that has a lot of steam. After that, we'll go up the stairs and get out through the hatch.
Well, have we finally reached the middle of this game? Although it seems to me that this is not quite the middle, but now we have entered a hall in which someone was celebrating their birthday, and it looks like this birthday did not go according to plan.
Yes, I am very sorry that this evil chef ruined someone's holiday. It would be great if we could take revenge on him here, but it seems to me that we simply do not have such an opportunity, and all that remains for us is to simply run away from him so that he does not make pizza out of us.
Pizza of us? That even sounds terrible. I really hope we don't get caught by that chef. Okay, now we have to get past all these lasers in order to go straight to the next room. Jax, could you stop stopping after each test you pass?
It looks like this is really going to be the longest playthrough of this game ever. Okay, by the way, I always thought that these skeletons would kill us if we touched them, but it looks like they're just hanging there. Well, it's really funny that every time we touch them, they start moving really funny.
Jax, maybe we should just head for the exit instead of constantly approaching these skeletons? I think we're in a bit of a hurry.
Guys, stop being such a bore. I know perfectly well that we are in a hurry. I just want to get maximum pleasure from this game and not rush anywhere. But it seems that you have a completely different opinion. Well, okay, now let's just watch how our character takes a very long time to rise in this elevator.
Oh my god! The endless elevator rides are really very tiring. Couldn't the developers come up with any kind of interaction in this location? It seems to me that this endless elevator ride is worse than a stone simulator.
Stone Simulator? Does such a game really exist? Okay. It's good that we don't play it because if we caught a virus while playing the Stone Simulator, we would not be able to return to our previous appearance for a very, very long time. And by the way, it seems to me that the exit from here is really as close as possible.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so tired of this horrible appearance. I want to finish this game as soon as possible. Jax, maybe you should finally start moving instead of just watching this guy. Okay, it looks like it would be better if you continued watching him. It seems to me that you are extremely inattentive today.
I don't think we should rush him. Otherwise, we'll really be moving around here forever. But by the way, he's doing pretty well with these conveyor belts. I think he's really becoming a pro at this game.
Al, I am also very surprised by how masterfully he passes this test because it seems to me that I would be stuck here for a very long time. In fact, it is very cool that it is Jax who plays this game and not me because it seems to me that in that case our video would last 30 minutes or even more.
By the way, did you notice that the developers brought back this rusty elevator? Last time we played this game, we had to jump straight into the lava. It looks like they really work very well on their game. And now we need to go through this location and we will finally get closer to the exit from here. I can't wait for it.
Guys, we don't have much time left. I can't believe that we're finally very close to the exit from here. Now we're going to have to make that jump. Wait, Jax, are you serious? You really lost here? Okay, that was really stupid. I didn't think you were capable of losing in such an easy challenge.
I think we really should shut up a little because we're really confusing him by rushing. And I think he might start getting really angry. but we finally made it to this creepy dark forest, and we've got a little bit left before we finally get to the exit.
This dark forest has always scared me a lot, but now we need to overcome it and get to the exit. I really hope that this creepy cook won't catch us at this moment, because last time we didn't manage to escape from here on the first try.
Can you just shut up and let me try this game? I honestly don't like our appearance either, and I hope we can really just run away from it now.
I really hope you can do it. Look, we're almost to the exit. Wait, seriously? This chef got us right off these boxes? I didn't think he could do that. Okay, it looks like today's walkthrough is going to be a little more difficult.
Wait, is this guy really still standing here? Okay, it looks like he really wants to go to that pizza place, but unfortunately he can't get in anymore. Now, I think it's time for us to try going to that dark, creepy forest again.
Okay, Jax, I really believe that you can do it. Let's try to pass this game on the second try. This cook should definitely stay behind us, and we have to jump over this fence.
You are doing great, Jax. Just run forward and don't look back at him. We are really close to the exit. Great! Finally, we jumped on this fence and got our old appearance back.
Finally, we were able to escape from this cook. And I can't believe that we were finally able to return to our previous appearance. I hope you guys are all very happy. Now let's move straight to the next game.
Hello everyone, friends. Today we will again escape from prison, one of the characters of our circus.
Oh, seriously, is this the same prison? By the way, I think this is the best prison of all the ones we've played because the developers really put a lot of effort into the design.
Oh yes, this is really that game. Well, okay, let's try to set the fastest record for completing this game today.
Do you really want to set a record for completing this game? I think it's almost impossible, but I really hope that Jax will really succeed. Okay, let's now take this wrench and open this ventilation.
We already know very well what kind of boss we will see here, so let's just go down and see how great she looks here. By the way, I like her here much more than in the cartoon.
Yes, she really looks very funny here. Well, okay, we managed to escape from her. Now let's run along this platform and go straight to the ventilation in order to go to the room with toilets.
The funniest thing is that she can't catch up with us here. And by the way, it seems to me that the developers slightly changed the location of the tests here because before there was a huge spiral staircase, which we don't actually have in our circus. But now we just ran along the platform, ran into the toilet, and went straight down into the dungeon.
By the way, in this dungeon, the developers also decided to slightly change all the tests. And instead of putting a half-destroyed bridge here, they decided to add a button here with which 2 additional platforms appear. Well, okay. I like this change too, and I think that we should move forward.
I think we'll be able to complete this game without dying even once today. And by the way, we've already reached the corridor. Now we need to get through it. And then we'll avoid this huge boulder.
I think the test with this giant boulder won't be a problem for us at all because it's pretty easy. It seems to me that this is one of the easiest tests in this game. And by the way, in the upper right corner, there is a table of players who are distributed by checkpoints. And it seems to me that right now we need to be number 1.
I think this is a feasible task for us. And now we need to go straight to the second boss, and that's me. Just look at how funny I look and move. If I had such a walk in real life, I would be the most idiotic character in our circus.
I completely agree with you, and I think it's even better that you don't have such a gait in real life. Well, okay, it's good that we managed to escape from your boss, and now we need to climb up these dilapidated steps, and then we'll go straight to the test with energy drinks.
Oh, I can't wait for us to get to it because it's my favorite challenge in this game. Well, now we need to go up on this elevator. And it seems to me that the developers even slightly changed this tunnel. They replaced the paintings that are here, and now you need to go straight to the vending machine with energy drinks.
Oh yeah, finally. We are here. I think this is the most fun part of this game because here we run very fast. I really wish in real life I had the same speed, but unfortunately only Kane can do it because he is the coolest artificial intelligence among us.
I think you shouldn't praise him so much because it seems to me that he will start to get cocky. Let's just concentrate on completing this location and go and complete our least favorite challenges in this game.
What do you mean stop praising him? I think you're taking on too much. I don't mind being praised at all, and I really am the coolest AI in our circus. Well, let's just keep going through this game for real because I think we're really close to setting a record here.
By the way, it seems to me that our subscribers are wondering when the new episode of our series will come out. But it seems to me that our episode will come out in a month, because creating a new episode of the animated series takes a huge amount of time. I think that you are ready to be patient a little so that the next episode will come out really high quality and very interesting.
I'm starting to get the feeling that everyone on the internet has forgotten about us. But it's good that we have our loyal subscribers who watch our videos and continue to like them. By the way, guys, if you really like the content we make, like it right now to help promote our channel.
Yes, I also think that this would be the coolest thing, and our subscribers should not forget to like our videos. And by the way, have you noticed that we start talking about this information when we go through this boring test? It seems to me that it is not even worth talking about how idiotic this test is because everyone knows how much we hate it.
That's why I really want us to get through it really quickly because this test irritates me so much. But it's good that we've almost reached the ventilation. Now we need to go through it and we'll find ourselves straight into one of our favorite tests in this game.
Bubble, I think something strange is happening with your voice. And by the way, we talked about the changes in this game, but it seems to me that the developers did not correct their most important mistake. Namely, they did not increase the distance between the platforms in this game. Of course, we just jumped here. But it seems to me that even if we had not done this, we would still have been able to complete this game. Now let's head straight to the cafeteria to see the next boss.
We are already as close as possible to the cafeteria, and we finally got there. Just look. This is my favorite boss in this game, namely me. But it is quite strange for me to watch how we fight against me. And by the way, we have already risen to 3rd place in the top players on this server. It seems to me that we are really coping with this game as quickly as possible.
We are really doing very fast with this game. And by the way, it seems to me that for this boss, very few shots are enough to kill her. And by the way, it is very funny that she did not even throw any food at us. I really like it because thanks to it, we easily passed this test. And now that we got to this ladder, I think that we should go up it and go straight to the test with lasers.
Yes, I also think that we really need to climb up this ladder. Well, let's do it. And I really want to go through the last 2 tests before meeting the final boss. And by the way, I hope you remember who the final boss will be in this game.
I think we are paying too much attention to him. And it seems to me that he knows perfectly well who the next boss in this game will be. Okay, I really like the fact that in this test, the developers changed the colors of all the lasers. And I have noticed this not for the first time. And now that we have reached this test, let's jump on these platforms. By the way, it is very strange that the developers decided to remove the tests with bridges.
This is really the weirdest decision. By the way, just look. It's a giant copy of me. But for me, it's really weird that a giant copy of me just walks on the floor instead of flying. I usually do it this way.
It seems to me that if this boss could fly, it would be almost impossible to defeat him. Well, okay, let's just continue shooting at him. By the way, it's extremely cool that this boss doesn't need to be shot in the hands, because otherwise it seems to me that it would be a little more difficult for us to defeat.
But we finally managed to do it, and now we are at the finish line. Well, okay, I really like this game. I hope we will come back to it again. And now let's move straight to the next game.
Cute pets? Are you serious? Last time they almost ate us and killed their friend. Or rather, it was one of them.
But it seems to me that these little ones with whom we are now going to set up camp here are very cute and not like that pet. And by the way, it is generally very cool that we finally got out of this house.
Now we need to set up the tents. Wow, just look. They have a really cool equipped recreation area. There is a fire pit and places for tents. I would like to be in such a place now, too.
Yes, I think it would be really cool if we weren't actually hostages of the circus, but were colleagues at work. We could organize a team building like a camping trip to the forest.
In general, theoretically we can do it. But it seems to me that it will be absolutely not the same atmosphere. By the way, look. It looks like someone has disappeared here, and he has been missing for quite a long time.
Okay, let's ignore that and continue looking for those sticks for our fire. By the way, they're really hard to find because the grass here is pretty tall and thick.
This area is quite big, and it seems to me that at some point we will have to try to explore it all. Oh, by the way, I see the second stick. It was right on the hill, and we didn't manage to notice it the first time.
I actually didn't think there would be so many tests here in which we would have to look for something. In general, this is really quite strange. Well, I think let's try to continue exploring this entire territory, and maybe we'll find more sticks.
Look, There's a whole playground set up for them here. There's even a trampoline. It's really, really cool. I think I'd really, really like to be in a place like that right now. And by the way, there was the last stick for our fire next to it. Well, let's take it there quickly.
Looks like we're going to be melting marshmallows on this fire. They were in our backpack and I noticed them. Okay, looks like now after we made our fire, we need to wash our babies because they're a little dirty.
Are they really dirty? They were just standing in one place. Okay, let's wash them anyway. I wonder if there's some kind of shower here. Oh, it turns out there's soap and a faucet with water. It looks like we'll have to wash them right outside.
Okay, let's move them all straight to this tap now so we can wash them. I think it will be very difficult for us to wash them one by one.
It seems to me that it will be very difficult for us to wash them because I remember what the mechanics of washing them were in the last part. It is really impossible to soap them because after any touch with soap, they just start to fly away in a random direction.
It looks like this is going to be a really, really difficult quest. Well, we need to do everything as carefully as possible and try to make sure that they don't fly away in a random direction.
Unfortunately, we have no way to fix them in one place, and therefore we will now have to try to wash them off.
I think this will be the most boring test because they really can't lock in one position. I think the developers should have thought of some other mechanics because they really behave extremely unpredictably, and it seems to me that with the help of the bug, we can even accidentally throw them under the textures. I really hope that this does not happen.
It seems to me that over the previous 2 parts of this game, the developers should have realized that this mechanic is really extremely idiotic, and they should work on it a little. In general, I think it would be cool if they just made it so that we could approach them with soap, press some button, and soap them in this way, instead of constantly standing and trying to rub them with this soap.
Okay, I hope we don't spend too much time on this, although it seems to me that we will have to do it for quite a long time. Well, okay, I think we have soaped 3 of them enough, and now we should rinse all the soap off them.
Yes, I also think it's high time for this. Let's bring one of them closer to this water tap. And by the way, here the progress is counted quite interestingly. But it seems to me that we didn't soap the first baby well enough because our progress bar hasn't moved very far.
I think we've washed all the soap off them, and now it's time to wash the third baby. But I think we'll have to soap one of them again to make it cleaner. Okay, look, we really did wash off all the soap, but it turns out we didn't soap the green baby enough, and it's still dirty, so we should try washing it again.
My God. Sometimes it seems to me that this game is really mocking us because this is the most boring process in this game. It seems to me that it really lasts forever. Half of the time we play this game, we just wash these green, blue, and pink babies. It seems to me that the developers really should change this game a little.
Finally, they're all clean and now we can play ball with them. I think we will make them goalkeepers. Wow, it turns out we didn't wash the soap off one of them well enough, but now he is completely clean and I think we should make them goalkeepers.
I think this is a great idea. We can play ball against the 3 of them. I think we can score some goals against them. Okay, now that they're all in goal, let's take this ball and start throwing it their way.
Okay, I think now that they are all in place, we can start our game. Okay, let's try to quit for the first time. It looks like our progress is not counting even though we are kind of playing with it. Okay, this really looks extremely strange, but I think we should continue doing this because otherwise we simply won't be able to progress through this game any further.
This is really the maximum. It's strange that all the progress here is not counted, although we are trying very hard to play with them. But it looks like it will be really very long. Oh look, it looks like it was some kind of bug, and it was because of this that the progress was not counted. Now we can take them to the fire and feed them marshmallows. The only thing that really annoys me is the fact that now we will have to bring them all to the fire one by one. It's really very long.
Okay, we've carried one of our babies, and now we need to carry 2 more. I think the developer really made a big mistake because of this, and now we really have to carry them all one by one. I think it would be really cool if they added some kind of stroller or any kind of transport with which we could transport them here at the same time.
I think in any case, it is not as difficult as we imagine and we can move them all here. The most important thing is to do it right now so that we don't have to do it later. We just have to take the last baby to the fire, and after that, we will start roasting the marshmallows.
I think that it is not worth frying marshmallows. It will be much better if we just melt them because fried marshmallows are extremely tasteless. Okay, look. We have almost taken her to her brothers and sisters, and now we can go back to the place where our backpack was to pick up the marshmallows and cook them.
Let's see how we cook them. Do we just have to throw this pack straight into this fire and it will cook? Wait, seriously? Okay, it looks like everything is much easier in this game than in real life. Now we need to put these babies to bed.
But it's quite strange that they already want to sleep because it's still light outside. It looks like this is their daytime sleep, and by the way, it looks like each baby here has their own separate tent. They even have pillows painted the color of their bodies. Okay, that's very convenient. Well, it looks like we've already woken up and now we'll have to go water the flowers again.
I hope we don't have to wash them again today because it seems to me that if we do have to do it, it will take a huge amount of time. Okay, now let's take this watering can and water these flowers. By the way, they have a pretty funny animation when we water them. They grow even stronger. Okay, now we need to look for sticks for our fire again.
And here is the first stick. It looks like they are located in the same places where they were located before. It seems to me that this is extremely strange and unrealistic, but it is even stranger to look for logic in Roblox. And by the way, it seems to me that I slightly forgot where all the sticks are in this game.
Well, I think in that case, we should continue exploring this location. By the way, I remember that one of the sticks was not far from the children's playground. I think we should go back there. By the way, look, one of the sticks is lying right in the corner of the playground. Let's now take it straight to our fire.
This is the second stick out of 3 that we need to take there, and now I think we need to look for the third stick. To be honest, I don't really remember its location, but it seems to me. Now we can do some research on this map and see what else is here.
It seems to me that there are still a lot of places here that we haven't explored. But to be honest, I'm a little scared to go there after I saw the announcement that someone went missing here. So I think we should continue walking here as carefully as possible. And by the way, here's another stick from those that we need to find. Let's take this stick and go where the signs show us.
The signs say that when we go further along this path, we will reach a cave. Look! It looks like this is really the same cave. But it really looks extremely creepy. I don't think we should go down there. Now it's better to take this stick to the fire and continue to have a wonderful evening with our little ones.
I think that's a great idea, but I hope we don't meet whoever lives in that cave today. Okay, looks like the little ones want to sleep again. Looks like they're really too sleepy for this game. Okay, let's get them all into their tents and head straight to the next day.
Finally, we fell asleep. I thought this day would last forever. Wait, why did you wake up in the middle of the night? Oh no, it looks like something really scary is waiting for us now. We need to look for a web in the bushes, but to be honest, I don't even know where to find it. I don't see absolutely anything that could help us here.
Wait, I think I hear some really loud footsteps. We urgently need to save our little ones from the danger that awaits them. Oh no, look! It's a giant creepy spider, and it looks like it ate us. Oh my god, it looks like we didn't get to pass this game today. So let's go straight to the next game.
Hello everyone, friends. Today we will play a game about a very scary granny.
Are you really going to play horror today? Guys, we're actually recording this video at night. I think I might get really scared.
Don't worry, Kane. You can just close your eyes and play this game with your eyes closed. No one will judge you, especially since you don't play horror games like that every time.
Okay, it looks like we are entering some very scary house now. And by the way, this house looks quite rich. Are you really a special granny living here?
It is possible that this house was actually abandoned long ago, and they settled there as homeless people.
Your theory sounds much more logical. Okay, now our character decides to go further, despite the fact that the door closed right behind his back. I think I would have already tried to climb back over this fence.
I think it was the most idiotic decision of his life, and he will regret it. Oh no! It looks like the wooden bridge has also risen up, and now a huge ravine separates us from freedom.
It looks like now we have no other choice but to go into this house. And by the way, there is some kind of car here. And it looks like we will have to leave here in it.
It looks like our character is going to enter this house now, but it seems to me that everything will not be so easy. Oh no, look, it's some old man with a shotgun, and now he's going to shoot at us.
It seems to me that after a shot at such a short distance, our main character should have died. But it looks like the game is just beginning and our hero will soon regain consciousness.
The first day of our survival here has begun. I really hope that we will still be able to escape from this house. Okay, it looks like we woke up in some basement behind a closed door, and right next to this door there is a master key.
Now, with the help of this master key, we should open this door and start exploring this very creepy basement. It seems to me that this will be a really rather difficult task.
Okay, well, let's open this door now. It seems to me that behind this door, we should find something new and interesting.
I hope that this grandpa didn't hear us opening this door because it seems to me that in that case, he will come down here and head to kill us. And by the way, it looks like we weren't the only victims here.
Okay, this way we can get out of this basement, but there was another route. Let's see what's behind this door. And it looks like there's a hatch to go down to some other basement. But for it, we need a key.
And here we can go even lower, and it looks like some very secret basement. There are some lockers here, and God, I was really scared.
It seems that besides Grandpa and Grandma, there are some other hostile entities here, and this ghost really scared me very much. I hope that we will never meet her again, but let's try to go down below.
Wait, what is this subway? Okay, it looks like there is a subway right under this building, and it looks like this is some kind of machine that checks for tickets from passengers. I think it caused an alarm.
I think right now, because of this noise, someone should definitely come down to us and punish us for getting out of this prison cell. Oh no, it looks like it's that same grandpa and he starts shooting at us.
It seems to me that his gun shoots rubber bullets because if it was a firearm, then we would definitely have died after the first shot. He came up, hit us, and we lost consciousness again. It looks like the second day of our escape is about to begin.
Okay, this game is really the weirdest. I would really like to know the motive of this old man because of which he constantly holds us hostage. Maybe they want to ask for a ransom for us or something like that.
It seems to me that these are just some crazy old maniacs who settled in someone's house and equipped it so that they could attract their victims here. I think we should open the second prison cell and see. Maybe there is some interesting loot there.
I hope that this skeleton doesn't come to life and try to kill us because I think that's quite possible in this game. But no, it looks like there's really nothing useful here. And this skeleton isn't going to attack us either. Now we'll try to go straight into this house.
I'm already getting extremely scared here, because at any moment we can be noticed here. Oh no, look, it's that same grandpa again, and at that moment, he was going down the steps while we were trying to see what was in this nightstand. But now we've returned back to the dungeon and hid from him behind this door. I really hope that he won't come here after us.
It's very strange that they are actually walking around the first floor. I really hope that now we will wait a little while until this old man stops looking for us and go back to the second floor. Because I'm not going to hide here the whole game.
Oh no, my God. Seriously? She was standing right behind us the whole time? I feel like this house is really unsafe, and there's no way to hide from anyone. Okay, now we need to try to get out of this house again.
There is a door ahead that can lead us straight outside. By the way, look! It turns out that there were matches in this closet all this time, and there is also a shotgun shell on the table. We need a shotgun to use it. Oh no, seriously? Is this Grandma again? Okay, looks like we can go back now.
I hope that in this house there will be no more than 3 innate entities, namely Granny, Grandpa, and that very ghost that scared us. By the way, I am very interested in whether this Granny is really following us into this basement.
We need to check this. Oh no, it looks like she was going to go up to the second floor, but now she's going to go down to the basement after us. Okay, we need to sit in this room with the hatch again. I really hope she doesn't come here to check if we're in this room. And by the way, I also noticed that our character started to limp. Maybe we accidentally stepped into some kind of trap or something like that.
It looks like our character really has some problems with his leg. Well, I really hope that this old lady will turn around and leave here now. And yes, it looks like she really has already left. Well, okay. Now we need to try to get out of this basement and try to find ways to escape from this house.
It seems to me that we have been trying to find these methods for a really long time. We have already recorded almost half of the video, and we are not even close to the exit from here.
By the way, this Granny placed a trap here. We need to be very careful not to accidentally step on it, and it looks like this is a room that has a closet in which we can hide. Okay, now we know that this is a safe area. Now I think we need to continue exploring this house.
I think we should try to look at the other rooms here. Maybe they have something that will be really useful. Okay, it looks like there is another closet here, but it is completely empty. And now we are in the kitchen. I think we should explore all the closets that are here.
It seems to me that there is really nothing useful here. This house as a whole is absolutely empty, but it seems that there is also something like an elevator here, and I think that we will definitely try to use it in order to safely get to the second floor.
Oh no! This granny and she came to the kitchen. Now we need to somehow deceive her and try to escape from her.
By the way, we took some kind of wooden log with us, and I have no idea where we can use it. Okay, it looks like we can now escape from this granny, and I am happy with the fact that even with one damaged leg, we move faster than her. Now, we need to go into that very safe room and lock ourselves in the closet until this granny leaves.
It seems that this granny is really extremely blind, because it seems to me that it is impossible not to notice a person through these huge holes in the lid of the cabinet.
I think she won't even go into this room. In fact, this is really the maximum. It's strange that this